me up, ancient me up. The world is upside down. Ancient me up, ancient me up. Let's laugh at all these clowns. Oh, 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 oh. Ancient me up. Let's watch it burn down to the ground.
Let's start at the beginning. William Barr. Back in 1973, the man who hired a 20-year-old Epstein to be a maths teacher at New York City's elite private school Dalton was Donald Barr, the father of William Barr, the current Attorney General of the US. The hiring was very strange because Epstein dropped out of college without a degree, but was given this prestigious role at only 20 years of age, with no prior experience. Leslie Wexner, a billionaire American businessman behind the Victoria's Secret brand. According to Forbes, he's worth $4.8 billion. There's no real clarification of how Epstein's business relationship started with him, but Wexner would finance Epstein throughout the 90s after seemingly appearing from nowhere. Wexner is listed as Epstein's only client and lists Epstein as one of 3 trustees of the Wexner Foundation and various other of Wexner's charities, including the Wexner Children's Trust too. People close to Wexner were mystified as to Epstein's appeal and what it was that he actually did for Wexner. The company line is that Epstein was responsible for getting finances in order for Wexner's real estate projects in New Albany, as well as being a go-between for celebrity visits. Epstein also obtained his 21,000 square foot Manhattan apartment through Wexner, who bought the property for $15.2 million in 1989. In 2011, the deeds were transferred to Epstein's Virgin Island-based company, Maple Incorporated. No money was recorded in the transfer, and the rumor is that Epstein purchased it for merely $1. Wexner used to be a big contributor to the Republican Party, right up until 2016 when Trump was elected. He was very outspoken about Trump, and in 2018 he announced he was leaving the party to become an independent. One source said of Wexner likes to have a hatchet man. Whenever there's dirty work to be done, he'd stick Epstein on it. He has a reputation for being ruthless, but he gets the job done. Ghislaine Maxwell. The woman accused of being Epstein's madam for all these years is the daughter of Robert Maxwell, a disgraced newspaper mogul and supposedly a double agent of MI5 and Mossad. He died mysteriously when he presumably fell overboard from his yacht, named after Ghislaine, in 1991. Many of the victims that have come forward have named Ghislaine Maxwell as the lady that was recruiting them and encouraging them to recruit others for Epstein and his friends. Ghislaine is very close friends with Epstein, the Clintons, and Prince Andrew. They've all been seen at many events together over the years, and even listed on Epstein's plane together at various times. Whatever's been going on, Ghislaine has been involved at every stage. Alan Dershowitz. The infamous Harvard lawyer who worked with many high-profile clients, including O.J. Simpson and Mike Tyson. He was part of O.J.'s dream team that saw O.J. skate jail for the murder of his ex-wife and her partner. Dershowitz met Epstein in 1996 through Lynn Forrester Rothschild, a friend from Martha's Vineyard. She talked up Epstein, and before too long Epstein was inviting Dershowitz to Leslie Wexner's 59th birthday party. Other guests included Shimon Peres, Senator John Glenn, the astronaut, and Alfred Taubman, head of Sotheby's. Dershowitz is on record saying that he met Prince Andrew through Epstein, and also that he couldn't explain where Epstein's wealth came from. Lady Lynn Forrester de Rothschild. Part of the powerful Rothschild family and friends with Epstein, Dershowitz and the Clintons. Lynn Forrester Rothschild is CEO of Bronfman EL. The chairman of this same company is Matthew Bronfman, one of the heirs to the Seagram's liquor fortune. Matthew's sister Sarah is a Clinton Global Initiative member, while his other sister Claire recently pleaded guilty for being the operations director of the Clinton-related NXIVM sex cult, which also saw the arrests of members Keith Raniere and Alison Mack. Telman Ishmailov, an Azerbaijani-born businessman who used to own the Chereznovsky market in Moscow and responsible for building the luxury Titanic Mardin Hotel in Turkey. This will become relevant shortly. Telman is known for his extravagant lifestyle and is famous for paying celebrities to simply appear at his lavish parties. Some names that have been confirmed are Mariah Carey, Tom Jones, Sharon Stone, Richard Gere, Monica Bellucci, and Paris Hilton. Jennifer Lopez was given $1.4 million to sing 10 minutes of her songs.
Telman! Where are you, Telman? Right in the front? Hi, Telman!
In the early 2000s, he was caught on his boat with his close friend Tofik Arifov and a group of prostitutes. The pair were arrested. The relevance of the Titanic Mardin Hotel is that he designed the building. You can see on the hotel's own website that this is the design of the sauna. The design is eerily similar, well, almost identical, to that of a video that Isaac Cappy released and quickly deleted just before his mysterious suicide. Isaac Cappy, the actor who starred in Thor, Terminator Salvation and Breaking Bad, died after jumping from a bridge. Isaac was more recently known for calling out paedophilia and satanic ritual abuse in the entertainment industry. He named such celebrities as Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg, James Gunn, Kathy Griffin, and Seth Green. Before his death, he posted a final message on YouTube where he seemed broken, scared, and apologetic.
The true spirit of Christ is to find the light within. And I ignored that light and I fed into darkness. And framed me? I wouldn't say framed, although I will say there's a lot of work that went into it. I'm always worthy of redemption. Well, I hope to be. I sure hope to be. Man, it's bad. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. I'm not going to tell you what I did because at this point it still could endanger people, and I don't want to do that.
He suggested that he'd given in to the dark side and that he was a bad person. He also posted a strange video and then removed it instantly, showing small girls in bikinis in a sauna. You can see that it looks exactly like Ishmailov's design for the Titanic Mardin Hotel sauna. It could easily have been a room of Epstein's, and he may have done something regrettable just to get the footage. The file was downloaded before it could be taken down, and he was dead 3 days later. Ehud Barak, former Prime Minister of Israel from 1999 to 2001. In July 2019, Barak, 77, formed a new party to run for Prime Minister against Netanyahu, who called for new elections in September. Netanyahu has posted a video online showing Barak's relationship to Les Wexner, who has previously donated to Barak. Barak was a close friend and business partner of Epstein's. In 2015, Barak formed a limited partnership company called Reporty, now Carbine. A large chunk of the startup investment came from Epstein. Barak also received $2.5 million from the Wexner Foundation for research, which is yet to be explained. This is the same foundation that Epstein is a member of. Tom Hanks. For years, Tom Hanks has been posting creepy, single shoe, glove, boot photos mixed with strange, maybe coded messages. Many people say that each picture actually represents someone that the elite have abducted or killed. A month before Cappy's death, Hanks, who was accused by Cappy of pedophilia, posted a picture of a glove on Route 66. Cappy died on Route 66. With the caption, "Historic Route 66. Roadkill? ? I hope not. Hanks." James Alefantis. James is one of the prime suspects implicating members of Washington, D.C.'s political and media elite in a paedophile ring, referred to publicly as Pizzagate. James has denied any involvement with the elite, claiming he's a humble pizzeria owner. But on September 15th, 2015, he attended a party at the home of Lynn Forrester de Rothschild. This link has been denied by all parties, but you can see from Jimmy Comet that he posted a photo from inside the party. This matched the time and the location stated on the invitation, released by WikiLeaks, and the photo has been matched with the interior of Lynn's house. This so-called pizzeria owner has also attended the White House on several occasions. Bill Clinton. Bill has had a friendship with Epstein which dates back to the 90s and has been logged as travelling on Epstein's private jet at least 26 times. Most visits were to Epstein's private island. In 2002 and 2003, Bill took 4 trips on Epstein's plane, 1 to Europe, 1 to Asia, and 2 to Africa. On one of the African trips, Bill was listed on the flight logs as travelling with actors Kevin Spacey and Chris Tucker. Another time he travelled with Naomi Campbell. Ghislaine Maxwell was also on most of these flights. Both Bill and Hillary are friends with Ghislaine Maxwell, with Ghislaine being a guest at their daughter Chelsea's wedding. Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew met Epstein in the 90s after being introduced by Ghislaine Maxwell. At the time, she was still Epstein's girlfriend. One of Epstein's victims, Virginia Roberts, has accused Epstein of forcing her to have sex with the prince on 3 separate occasions. According to Virginia, she was 17 at the time and was instructed by Epstein to give the prince whatever he required and then report back on the details of the sexual abuse. The palace denies any knowledge of these claims and has tried to distance the prince from any connection with Epstein. But as well as all of the photos showing the pair socialising with the prince, there is a photograph of Prince Andrew with his arm around Virginia's midriff, stood next to a grinning Ghislaine Maxwell. The charges. On the 6th of July 2019, Epstein was arrested on sex trafficking charges. A search of his townhouse in New York turned up evidence of sex trafficking and thousands of sexually suggestive photographs of females, many of whom have been confirmed as being underage. In a locked safe were CDs labelled Young Name and Misk Nudes 1 and Girls Pics Nude. In another safe, they found piles of cash, diamonds, and a fake passport issued in the 80s by a foreign country, which had Epstein's picture but a different name. The passport listed his residence as Saudi Arabia. On the 8th of July 2019, Epstein was charged with sex trafficking and conspiracy to traffic minors for sex. Court documents allege that at least 40 underage girls were brought into Epstein's mansion for sexual encounters.